Hi, I'm Cody Larson with TLG Peterbilt. This is Hunter Gustafson with Premier Water Tanks, and today we're going to show you around the Peterbilt Model 548 with the Premier Water Tanks G5000 tank system. Starting at the front of the truck, we have our low profile and lightweight 3-piece hood. You can replace all the parts individually or all as one set. And then our stainless steel mesh grille to protect all major components under the hood. This truck we spec'd with a PACCAR PX9 330 horsepower, 1,000 foot-pound of torque engine. We all paired that with an Allison 3500 RDS 6-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting capabilities. Now talking about our axles, this truck has 20K front axle engineered for maximum turn radius, and our 46K rear axle with full lock differentials for maximum traction control. This chassis includes a fully reinforced steel frame rail with corrosion-resistant zinc coating. As you can see, the durability, safety, maneuverability, and comfort of the Peterbilt Model 548 is a perfect match for the tough duty cycles of your everyday operations. I'll now pass it off to Hunter to discuss the Premier Water Tanks G5000 tank system.
Hey, my name is Hunter with Premier Water Tanks. We're going to start with our jig built front spray bar. So in the case that this spray bar is damaged on the job site, it's bolted onto the front bumper. So we've got these in stock to ship to the customer, TLG. Individually operated front spray heads. So if you're trying to wet the left side of the road or right side of the road, you can do that. The yellow object above me is our 2.5-inch Elkhart Nitro cannon with a 500 gallon per minute fog stream nozzle. Elkhart brass makes the best cannons there is. Their quality is second to none. We also have our water level gauge sending unit right here, followed by our UTs inside the cab. So this controls your cannon on or off. This controls your side spray on and off. One thing I want to talk about too is our skirt board rubber is welded to the tank. So there's no chance of the skirt board rubber popping out in the future. We also have this really nice bolt-on mount that hooks to the frame, so you're not drilling into the frame, hurting the structural integrity of the Peterbilt chassis. One thing that sets this Peterbilt water truck apart from others is the lowest center of gravity possible. We do this utilizing a 5-inch piece of square tubing, followed by a 1-inch piece of skirt board rubber welded to the tank. You want rubber on steel, not steel on steel contact. This is going to cause the tank to crack. That's why we weld the rubbers to the square tubing. In the field, there's no chance of it falling out. Another thing that sets this water truck apart from others, we're using a 1/2-inch base plate followed by 3/16 construction. The tank is fully baffled. It is epoxy coated with a part A and part B marine epoxy coating, and the exterior paint is finished with a Genesis Sherwin-Williams exterior coating. We've got 4 lifting eyes in case something happens in the field and you got to pull this tank off and fix whatever's down below. You got your nice fenders, keeping the mud off the highways and all the debris. DOT safety lighting, DOT safety tape, strobes in the back. Another thing too we've got is we've got these 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch angles. So if this tank is out in the field and it brushes against another piece of equipment, it's less likely to pop this tank open. You're gonna hit the side of this angle instead. Keep spraying that day. Another thing that sets this water truck apart from others is our bolt-on tank mount. Anytime you apply heat or drill the frame, you're hurting the structural integrity of the heat-treated steel. So with no drilling, no bolting, no heat, you're not hurting the chassis frame. So at the top, we have our 2 LED safety beacon lights. We've got our DOT marker running lights, our backup camera that's seen in the cab. We've got our cyclone reservoir. So this is a pretty neat feature on our tank. That cyclone reservoir takes the place of a 50 to 60 gallon hydraulic tank, and it's only 1 gallon. It also has a safety kill switch. If any line was to be hit, it immediately kills the PTO in the cab. So then down here we've got our AKG hydraulic cooler. You can run this truck full tank with just a cannon on, it will not overheat. We've also got our Permco hydraulic motor, our Premier branded water pump. We've got our 1.5-inch Cox hose reel with a zinc plated shaft. Individually operated spray heads in the rear, just like the front are. And we've also got a bolt-on rear bumper. So if this bumper was ripped off, call TLG, you can order another one. All right, let's fire this Peterbilt water truck up. As you can see, non-obstructing view backup camera for the operator. PTO turns water pump on. PTO turns water pump off. As far as the cannon goes, you got down, up, left, right, super easy to operate, fog, stream. So if you're trying to move a pile of dirt off the asphalt or you're trying to water grass, easy to change that inside the cab. Individually operated spray switches. You got your front, your side spray cannon on off, left rear, right rear on off. Another cool feature is your water level gauge. So this gauge will actually go from blue, green, yellow to red. And as you can see right now, that gauge, the tank is empty. So it helps notify the operator not to burn the water pump up if you're out of water.
Our Peterbilt Model 548 has a 2.1 all aluminum air ride cab. Some very ergonomic layout on the interior here. We got all of our controls very accessible within reach. We got our diff lock controls, our PTO switches all really close. Multi-function steering wheel. We got cruise control, Bluetooth audio settings here on the steering wheel. Looking past the steering wheel, this truck has some excellent visibility with our large one-piece windshield and our low-profile dash.
And again, I'm Hunter with Premier Water Tanks. We're proud to put a Premier tank on Peterbilt chassis yours, making the best unit possible.
Please reach out to the TLG team if you have any questions.